everything else, but aerobic exercise, specifically running, anything sustained aerobically is actually going to help your brain. Can double or even triple the number of neurons in your hippocampus, which is the memory. Okay? Memory and learning. Exercise is crucial. I got another slide that talks about, actually it's right at the bottom of this. So weightlifting has benefits, 100%. Here's the key. Brain mass in aging adults is directly proportional to leg mass. So if your legs get skinny and weak, what is happening to your brain?
Skinny and weak.
Skinny and weak. The brain literally shrinks as our legs shrink. So when we wonder about people who are in the care homes and things like that, do they get enough activity? Yes or no?
No.
What's happening to their muscle mass in their legs?
Gone.
What's happening to the brain?
Gone.
Yeah. We were meant to move. Period. That's how our body lives. Movement. So this is a 6-month study on professional football players who many had concussions. They basically started out, they were like, I don't want to say depressed, but they weren't moving a lot. They didn't have great mood, all this stuff. So they put them on this protocol. And I will say that the vitamins they chose, I'm not going to say they were USANA, but they were pharmaceutical grade. They were, GMP, so a good manufacturing protocol, and so on. Everything that USANA is, all right? So they took the multivitamin mixture, they included in that B complex, vitamin C, vitamin D, magnesium, coenzyme Q10, and probiotics. All right, we do have probiotics. I didn't talk a lot about that. That's a whole other talk about gut health and brain health. Results: 6 months taking nutritionals twice a day. 50% increase in cognitive function and proficiency. So how quickly they could get their brain working. 69% improvement in memory. 53% in attention, just being able to stay on task. 38% reported they had significant mood improvement, and another 25% reported that they slept better just by taking high quality nutritionals. Isn't that interesting, right? So, my last little plug, because my time is up. There are other things that we can do, as I mentioned, besides nutritional supplements and besides exercising. These professional football players and hockey players, anyone in high intensity sports, and you don't have to be in high intensity sports, the average person will improve by doing neurovisual training. So that's this guy here. I will have a little demo set up just on my laptop if people are interested later on. Or if you want to come down to my office, I can give you a discount card for that. And the second thing is a NeuroInfinity brain scanner. So what is that? I'll spend like 1 minute on it. We now have the technology to measure 6 specific brain waves that are responsible for anxiety, stress management, sleep, logic, and decision making. And we can measure that, and we can see what effect specifically chiropractic adjustments can make on your brain to enhance all of those things. So it's real cool technology. There's nothing here in Manitoba. I'm the first one to get this here. It's exciting. Like I said, the next 20 years is going to be my best 20 years. And I hope for everyone else the same thing. So the neurovisual tracker improves eyesight, peripheral vision. Why is that important for football players? Because if you can see like this, and you can't see outside of that, and you get hit from the side, what can potentially happen to your brain?
Scrambled.
Yeah, concussion. If you can see like this, your odds of getting hit are much less. You can prepare yourself, you can move more quickly. Plus, your brain processing speed is much quicker, so you can react more quickly. So, University of Cincinnati, 80% decrease in concussions once they started this neurovisual training for their football team. And of course, memory. So, I believe that's my last slide. Yes, so I want to thank you for your time. You can see there's a lot of exciting things going on with potential for brain and living longer and healthier and not ending up in the care home. I visited a few of those, and they're not a fun place to be. So let's, as Dr. Wentz say, let's live vibrantly for the last number of years instead of living in ill health. So thank you for your time. And questions are later on.
Thank you, Dr. Derrick. That was great. Well, now I know why. The first thing I noticed when I started on USANA is the mental fog that I was experiencing for at least 2 years before.
Is your microphone turned off?
Oh. Someone turned off? Paul's gonna turn me on.
First one straight.
Okay, so the first thing I noticed when starting USANA is that the mental fog that I had experienced for 2 years previous to that vanished. It actually dissipated. My mental clarity came back in a very short order, and now I understand why. Thank you for explaining that, Derrick. That was great. All right, I have now the honor and privilege of introducing our next